Vicky Samaras is joining us from Hinterland Wine Company, already hard at work pouring the beverages for the segment. Hi, good morning.
Hi, I think you actually have foam in the first one. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We'll forgive you. And Aaron is back with us from Dish Catering. So tell us about this partnership and the use of these Ontario products.
I think a lot of people, when they're entertaining, think, oh, I have to pair wine and with what we're eating. And I don't think that most people, the masses, consider how great pairing sparkling wine is with food. And you can really, especially in the spring and the summer, you can carry that through the entire night.
Well, I'm picturing
and if there's if you've got this guest that only drinks beer, you can keep that somewhere. We know who he is or she, right? We all have those friends, yes. But I think that we need to have a closer look at sparkling wine.
Yeah. Well,
and
it's
Vicky,
special,
I'm really excited about, you know, of course I get excited about food, but I think that she's going to do a great job explaining what she has and how it would work with the food we have.
Okay. So, Vicky, tell us about Hinterland.
Oh, okay. Well, we make 100% sparkling wine, and we make it in Prince Edward County.
Love it.
Thank you. And I think for us, one of our main objectives is to point out the fact that not all sparkling wine tastes the same, because you tend to put it in one category. Well, I'm going to celebrate, let's buy some bubbly. And just how red wine doesn't go into one category. There's so many different types of red wine, from Pinot Noir to Shiraz. Sparkling wine's the same. So you'll taste 4 different sparkling wines that all are very unique. And in fact, we've paired each of these wines with 1 to 2 hors d'oeuvres here, or canapes here today.
Oh, great. Okay. So what are you going to take us through first?
Darn. Twisting your arm.
Okay.
So the first one is our sparkling white cap. Now, think Prosecco. This is a quicker to market sparkling wine. So it's 2011 vintage. It's an aromatic blend of Riesling, Pinot Gris, Vidal. And so the benefit...
100% county grapes.
Yes. Actually, the Vidal comes from a really rare vineyard that has 35-year-old Vidal vines, but the rest come from our own vineyard. Right. And that's just one little component that's been added. But yes, everything here is from our vineyard here today, except for this
going in.
Yes.
Cheers. People talking, I'm like...
So the freshness of this wine, think Prosecco. It's made in the same style, which is tank fermentation for the bubblies. We were thinking today of pairing the white cap with the prawns. And the reason I say that is because both are fresh. Both the weight and the fruit from this aromatic bubbly will go really nicely with the prawns, the cilantro, or any type of garnish. And the red, it's beet-based. Yeah. And a bit of the spice from the horseradish. I think it'll be a perfect match.
Okay, I'll try this while you try or tell us about the second one.
Okay, so the second one, so this is more of a Prosecco. This is more of a Champagne from Champagne, France. It's made in the same method, but this is a rosé. So 75% Pinot Noir, 25% Chardonnay from our own vineyard in Prince Edward County.
That is so pretty.
Thank you. 2009 vintage. It was a really great year for bubbly, really good weather, and produced really good grapes. The pink comes from the Pinot Noir. It's called the Sangnier method. Thank you. I was going to pass it to you. And so you let the Pinot Noir bleed while you're pressing it. You don't actually do skin contact and add color.
And can you control the,
well, when you do Sangnier, which is the Champagne method, you really can't control it. So the vintage will really give you the color. 2008 was much paler. 2009 was much riper. So we got much pinker rosé. We age it in bottle for almost 2 years, and then we disgorge like you do in Champagne, France.
Isn't that nice?
So Ontario makes Ontario makes really good bubbly. We've got a cool climate, and that's good for sparkling wine. Now, I would pair this one with the lobster.
Lobster roll.
Yes.
That looks really good.
The weight of the rosé and the weight of the lobster meat, I think, would be really nice. The creaminess of and then just the pairing of the bread and the toastiness of the rosé. I think those two would be a match made in heaven.
And
We've
visually
got less than a minute left, so let's get to the other one.
Okay,
so this would be really nice, eh? Your guests, like that just looks so special to have them over for a little Saturday afternoon luncheon. And this.
The last one is our second last one is Les Étoiles, again made in the Champagne method or traditional method. This is a 50-50 Chardonnay Pinot Noir from the 2008 vintage from our own vineyard. Again, we grew the grapes for this. A much cooler season. This is a weightier sparkling wine, a weightier champagne. So think old world champagne, and that would go with the chorizo and even the crisps. Both maybe because
don't mind if I do.
The weight, the weight and the fat of the chips, the oil and the crisp, just the breadiness of the Les Étoiles, the way of the Les Étoiles and the acidity.
I'm really feeling all of the combinations that you're doing here. Okay, so
the last one to end the meal. It's off dry. So this is a sweeter bubbly. think Moscato d'Asti. It's called Method Ancestral, and you get the bubbles from the primary ferment. So it's much lighter. We stop the fermentation early, so the sweetness comes from the unfermented Gamay Noir juice. We're using a method used in Bougie-Cerdon, France. So Gamay Noir, Prince Edward County fruit again, and it's lower
alcohol content.
Yes, so 8% alcohol, and it's a nice way to end the meal. So you're not hitting somebody with more alcohol. It's like lighter.
It's dessert. Yes. It
And
really is.
I think that would go with the last two, the prosciutto and fig or the Thai with the spice. The sweetness can handle the spice.
Where can people find these?
They can come to the winery or they can order online at hinterlandwine.com.
Hinterlandwine.com, but you have to go to Prince Edward County. If you've not been, you've got to go there this summer. You have to tour, you have to sample, and you have to appreciate everything that your area has to offer. It's just beautiful there.
It is beautiful.
It really is. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for
Wonderful,
having me.
ladies. Gorgeous combinations. I'm going to have fun in the commercial break.